We're going to do 100 lots. We're going to be pushing 100 lots today. 100 lots. We're going to be pushing up today. Microsoft Teams. Who uses Microsoft Teams? Man, this volume is too loud. All right. Should be good. Okay. Let's see what the Gulag is doing. I don't want to take any sells at this point because we don't know. Oh, wow. Some guys took 100 pips here for the move up. Beautiful. Yeah, we moved up about like 150 pips. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Let's see. Man, prices move really quick. Prices move really quick, really fast. You know, so it's very important to be very, very careful with your entries. It's very important to be very careful with your stops and everything. Very, very important. So yeah. So here's the thing. I don't want to wait for price to break above this high for it to push up. I may want to take a buy as this 15-minute candle breaks above its own high. Because looks to me on every time frame, on the 1 hour time frame, the 4 hour time frame is still bullish. Looking at the daily has rejected from below. You know, so if on the 15-minute time frame we do break above, let's say 41.56, I think there's a very good probability we can continue to push up. So that's something I'm going to be interested in. Let's take a look at this. Karan Singh. Wow, look at this move over here. As the candle broke its own high after a healthy retracement. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what I'm trying to see. If we can break its own high over here, then I think we can continue to push up. So we'll see how well that goes. We'll have to wait and see. I'm in loss. Please give me 200. We're just doing nothing over here now. Way bigger retracement than I would have wanted. So no, nothing. Look at this 30-minute candle just pushing down. No impulse now. How was Samui? It was very good. But yeah, man, like no impulse happening now. Not at all. Do you own Bitcoin? I don't own Bitcoin. Let's take a look at this Bitcoin chart. Where's the price on Bitcoin? Did we move up? Did we move down? Where's the price? Oh, wow. Look at that. We're at 107 on Bitcoin. 107 on Bitcoin. Looking at the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, we're just sort of like, you know, consolidating on Bitcoin. So we got this. You got this resistance right here. This is what? 108. And then obviously we have the support, but then there's also bigger support right over here on Bitcoin. Just doing some technical analysis of Bitcoin there, to be honest. Hope you had a great holiday on the 7-figure 2 weeks. Have learned so much. Thank you, Fazan. Appreciate it. Welcome. Appreciate it. Welcome so much. Yesterday I captured 400 pips. 400 pips. Man. I'm from Melbourne. How do I get details about your live trading? Well, there's a link in description on how you can join marketfluidity.com. Got this nice trade and secured 150 pips. Let's take a look at this. Mindika. Mindika, how come you got 150 pips? Is that 150 or is that 1500? Should have been 1500. But yeah, very nice. Great close over there as the candle closed. Very, very nice. Very nicely done. Wow, look at this retracement. It's been a while, 3 years now. Awesome. Yesterday I made enough to cover my MFU subscription for a full year. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's the whole thing. You know, whenever you're trying to make money, in the markets, your main idea is always to see what can I withdraw to pay a bill, whether it's for university, whether it's for car payment, utility bill, whatever. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. So as you can see, price is moving is nothing. Nothing. There was no way I could have gotten this sell. You know, but when I look at it, maybe we broke below the low, but still, like, you know, no. Sales were very, very difficult. Very, very difficult because, you know, after this bullish momentum we had, You know, this 250 pip bullish momentum we have, it was very, very beautiful. Abdullah Forbes, don't use Dominion, guys. Yeah, Abdullah, if you cheat on our platform, that's what's going to happen to you. If you cheat on our platform, use EAs, do arbitrage, abuse the conditions we have for legit traders, this is exactly what the fuck's going to happen to you. So yes, so if you're like Abdullah Forbes who wants to take advantage of our latency, of our spreads, of our low delay, then don't use Dominion. Go somewhere else. You can't withdraw your fund. Yeah, exactly, because you fucked up and you use EAs, you try to game the system. And that's exactly what's going to happen to you, Abdullah Forbes. Exactly what's going to happen to you. You take your ass to some other broker and do this, and then tell me if they let you withdraw your funds or not. Yesterday on my stream was fun. Looking to have you there in the future. Awesome. I will. People came to me saying withdrawals blocked, but behind the scenes they practice all ill practices. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The thing is this, right? Here's the thing. If you deposit $500, okay? If you deposit $500 and then you put on some EA you bought from some retard and you start to abuse the system, you abuse the spreads, you abuse the latency, and then you make $200 profit, our system will recognize that and say, hey, listen, retard, you're abusing the system. So whatever money you made with that EA, it's all nullified from the LP. So you deposited 500, here's your 500, go fuck off. That's what's gonna happen. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, okay, you deposited 500, here's your 500, good luck, see you later, go somewhere else. We don't need you. That's what's gonna happen. You know, you cannot abuse the system. You abuse the system, you're gonna get abused. 100% guaranteed. 100% guaranteed. There's a guy in our what does EA means? Don't even worry about what does EA mean. You know, EAs are banned from every broker out there. EAs are banned. That arbitrage spread, the arbitrage latency, they're all banned. And when you're gonna buy a yacht, I don't like sailing, so I'm not gonna buy a yacht. How do you he had an EA? We see it in the trading history. You tell me if someone's taking fucking, you know, 300 trades every hour, you got to do manual trading. If you want to use an EA, let our team know. Let our team know, and then we will put you we will give you a separate condition to use EAs. But you can't cheat the system. It's called toxic flow. As price broke rejection on the left, I entered and secured 60 pips. Let's take a look at this over here. Oh, nice, beautiful. Buy above, beautiful. Very well done. Yesterday I caught 221 pips, but been overtrading a lot. Bro, stop overtrading. Stop overtrading. If overtrading helped you make money one day, the next day it's gonna make you lose money. That's what's gonna happen. Yesterday I have $300 loss. Any buy EA? Oh wow. Please check BTC. What am I checking on BTC? Nothing. Maybe break below 107,453 and 84 cents. We can push them. But other than that, nothing. Let's take a look at pound yen. Man, got me riled up first thing in the morning. Abdullah Forbes, you want to talk shit? Now I'm going to tell my team to just completely ignore you. Do you share your every trade inside your university? No. I don't share trades. I share tools to help you trade better. That's what I share. Exactly. The biggest withdrawal we processed yesterday was about $55,000. Some guy made money on gold buys. Processes withdrawal $55,000. You know, you try to withdraw 55,000 from Exness and tell me how well that goes. Tell me how quick they do that withdrawal. The thing is, you look at all these big brokers, IC Markets, Exness, you have equity, multi-bank. Any withdrawal over 5,000, you'll have to wait at least 48 to 72 hours. At least. All these retards, they say that, oh, Exness does withdrawals within 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Of course, if your withdrawal is a $50 withdrawal, they're going to process it like that. They don't give a fuck about your $50. You broke ass, like that's what they're going to do. You know, and then you can say, oh yeah, their withdrawals are quick because they're withdrawing $50 to $100, $300, $400. But try withdrawing more than $10,000 and see how well that goes, how quick it gets to your account. You mentioned you were going to do a signal group. No, I never mentioned I'm going to do a signal group. I never mentioned I'm going to do a signal group. But here we go. You broke ass. No, I didn't mean it like that. But you get the point. Like, you get the idea, like what I'm saying. Like, you get the idea. Agree, bro. Most times the brokers take more than 3 days. Yeah, man, they take more than days because you know what they do? They take a magnifying glass and then they look at your trading history. Then, why did this guy take this trade? Did he do something bad? That's what they do. How can I? Is there any way? Yeah, so we have bank wire deposits. That's what you can do. You look happy. Yes, because I no longer do drugs, so I'm happy. So anyone out there who's doing drugs, just stop doing drugs. You're gonna be happy. Such a bad broker. Don't ever try to use. They show latency if you try a higher lot size. Yeah, exactly. How much time that need to withdraw 500,000 from Dominion Markets? Well, first deposit $500,000 and then ask that question. How much to withdraw 500,000? Man, like what? Brother. I keep failing prop firms and break my rules. What should I do? I'm confused. Just stop trading. I had a friend yesterday, and he bought a challenge on prop firm. He bought a challenge prop firm. And then 10 minutes later, he sends me this long ass message that, hey, I failed the challenge, blah, 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 blah. This happened, this happened. This was my last money. I used my last money to buy this challenge. And I'm thinking, man, are you dumb or are you just an idiot? Like, who takes their last money and just gambles with it? Who does that? I have to say, yesterday I finally break even my account at Domino's Markets. Oh, nice one. New broker here, Domino Market. Education is key. Thanks to M5 overtrainers learn psychology. Amazing, brother. Amazing. Now, withdraw your profits. Can America use Dominion Markets now? No. If you're in America, you cannot use Dominion Markets. But if you really want to use the same trading conditions we have at Dominion from the US, this is one right over here. ToraX.com. This is where we got Trade Locker. You can use that. ToraX.com. Pasted a link in the YouTube. Happy to see you back. Thank you, Prem Patel. Very nice to be back today. If you had 10K left, would you day trade, Raja? If I had 10K left, I would go in sales. I would do sales if I had 10. I would probably buy a funded account with 2,500. I'll put 2,500 on the side and I would buy funded accounts to get nice payouts, and then I'm going to start trading personally. Okay, so this is what we got now, right? So we have a resistance form on the 15-minute, and we have this support where we rejected, and this 15-minute candle also rejected the support. So now we have to wait for price to create some sort of a support with the candle confirmation, and then we can continue to push up. Can Indians use Dominion Market? Why would you ask that question? Can an Indian, like, what's with you guys and you guys not being able to do certain things? Of course you can. From the UAE, yes, you can. How do you connect your broker market with TradingView, execute the chart, not having to do it manually? No, you can't connect it to TradingView. Oh, wow, look at this. Came to Dominion Markets in July, but after coming to Dominion Markets, the main thing that keeps me going to Dominion Markets is low latency. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. The reason why the low latency is there on Dominion Markets is because I trade on it. I want the best conditions for myself. That's why there's low latency. And the same conditions we give to all our clients. And there's one thing we're doing. How do we do this? Wait. We just signed a contract with a tier 1 bank. And let's see here. How do we, is it this right here? I'll try to see if I can get this here for you. Okay, this. All right, all I can do is just screenshot this and show you. Okay, screenshot. And then send it to myself as an image and show you guys. All right, so I just did a screenshot and I'm going to show you the sort of liquidity we're going to be having soon. Take a look at this, right? This was taken just now. Look at the gold spread over here right now. It's 16 points. Look at the gold spread over here. It's 12 points. 12 points. So this is institutional liquidity that we're going to be providing now next. Your USD is obviously going to be 0, but it's going to be way better. So right now that I can see over here, the spread is like, look at that. So we're still waiting for gold. Look at this over here. Since we're still dropping, moving, take a look at this. This is going to be institutional liquidity provided for all our institutional clients. So if I go over here and take a look at this new snapshot right here. Look at the gold spread here, 13 points. Look at this over here, 9 points, less than a pip. This is going to be for all institutional clients. We're going to have this sort of conditions. You know, so we're growing. You know, we're growing. We're getting better every day. Just because, like, you know, once we get regulated, we're licensed now, so things start to happen slowly. So we're growing. Right, pop-out chat. Right. I'm from Nigeria. Great. And since I started following and learning a strategy, my win rate is above 80% since you've been my biggest mentor. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. How do you have it now on your screen, Raja, so you can enter trades straight away? Right now, I'm having to use trading view and then open Dominion and enter positions need to be done from the chart. Well, then open this up and then do the trades that way, buddy. That's what you can do. Or what you can do is you can go to dominionmarkets.com. There are a lot of brokers and prop firms. They have over 25 spread. We the best. Look at that platform. You go to MT5. You let it load. Or you can do it like this. You can open up the Dominion web trader and then you can trade that way. Look at that. This is the Dominion web trader right over here. 30-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame. Just like TradingView. Look at that. Same shit, same idea. Bring up your rectangle, draw your zones, whatever. How do you draw the zone? Yeah, right this. Boom. And then boom. One more goes over here. You know, just waiting. Same idea. You want to take a look at the history? Look at this history right here. Oh, look at this. Straight from the website. You know, straight from the website. Can I use copy trader tool on Dominion Markets Challenge to copy the trades open on personal live account? Is that allowed? Dominion Markets Challenge. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can do that 100%. Dominion funding, copy trading? No. Dominion Markets? Sure. What do you mean by institutional? So an institutional client is someone who deposits over $100,000. That's an institutional client. And that's the client who will get these trading conditions. So I told my team just, oh, wow, look at the spread is now 8 points. So I told my team to do that. But then my team was like, no. So we reduced it. We reduced it to $20,000. So if you deposit $20,000, you're going to get this institutional liquidity. I think it's going to be ready in like by the end of this week. So by next Monday, if you deposit more than $20,000, you're going to get access to our institutional liquidity. That's what we have to offer. Because at the end of the day, I want to trade with better trading conditions. So for myself, I'm getting this for myself. And then obviously then whoever's with us, they will get that too. Do you trade fair value gaps? No. What's your suggestion on 100K funded and the fuck? Suggestion on 100K funded and 10K funded. I don't know. Recently, one company scammed me and took all my 25K and ran away. Why don't you use Dominion? I'm not going to run away. I'm over here. Do you own Tora Markets? No. You are the bosses from Nigeria. Thank you. I'm following a strategy. I want to buy 100,000 challenges in Dominion funding, but tell me I use standard account or swing account. You go with the standard account. Go with the standard account. So also on Dominion funding, you have the same trading conditions. You have the same trading conditions as you have on Dominion Market. Same trading condition. Can we open this account in India? Yes, you can. Can I get an account from Dominion Funding in the USA? Yes, you can. First time here and you're funny. Well then, wait till I get non-funny and then you're going to complain. Raja, you're so mean. Raja, why are you so arrogant? Just don't talk about your funding and broker. I'm sick of it. Well then, what the fuck do you want me to talk about then? What do you want me to talk about? You're on my stream. I'll talk about what I want to talk about. Right now, we're just waiting. We're waiting for the candle to close. Like, look, we got about, 60 minutes left for the candle to close. What do you want me to talk about? Do you want me to talk about how my Lamborghini Urus has a flat tire and now I have to buy a full head of tires? Or do you want me to talk about that how my Ferrari F8 Spider has a tire that's leaking air and the Ferrari doesn't come with a spare tire? Do you guys know that? It doesn't come with a spare tire. So if the one tire is fucked, you can't repair it. You got to buy a whole set of tires. Or you want me to talk about how the Rolls-Royce showroom tried to scam me with new set of tires because the car would shake over 100 kilometers an hour, and the only problem was that it just needed alignment. It just needed wheel alignment. So I told them, guys, look, I don't want new fucking tires. Just do the wheel alignment and the car is going to be fine. And that's how my Rolls-Royce Ghost is fine now. You want me to talk about that? That's boring. So of course I'm going to talk about something related to trading. I'm going to talk about trading. Now you're going to say, Raja, stop talking about your cars. What else do you want me to talk about? What else? So now this is I'm waiting for. We're just literally waiting for this candle to close. Or do you want me to talk about how my brother is using my Cadillac Escalade V, which is a V8 supercharged 6.2 liter engine, because his new GMC truck is getting wrapped in a showroom, so he's using my fourth car. Or you want me to talk about how my wife now wants a Bentley Bentayga because the Range Rover autobiography we have is over 30,000 kilometers now, so now she wants a Bentley Bentayga. You want to talk about that? It's boring talk. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. You been to the gym? Absolutely, I went to the gym this morning. I went to the gym this morning, and you know what my strain is this morning? You guys all own Whoops, right? You all own Whoops. All right. My brother does trade. I think he's doing a live stream right now. I don't even know what his. Let me see if I can find his account. Who is wearing a Whoop right now? Who's wearing a Whoop? Oof, man. Look at this. This is my strain right now. Look at that. Can we focus here, buddy? 13.2 strain. It's 11 a.m. now. Okay. Torah Markets, is that what his channel name is? No. Yeah, I don't even know what his YouTube channel name is. Let me message him and ask him. We still got about, what, 3 minutes left. Okay, been following you on YouTube before joining MFU. Love your roasting. Don't know why people ask stupid questions, sometimes which can easily be Googled or available on website. Just insult your time. Recommend. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I agree with that. Let's see over here. Yeah, I don't even know what his YouTube stream is, what his channel name is. No idea. No idea. Must be some shit name because I can't find it. What the hell is this? People have a lack of brain. You are awake at 4 in the morning. Infinite energy. Thank you. Add me on Trader Room Pro. What the hell is Trader Room Pro? What's Trader Room Pro? So we got about 2 minutes left for the candle to close, and 15-minute candle is creating a support. If we're creating a support, I think that would be a great idea for price to wick down a little bit, break the high, and then move up. I think that would be a great idea. Yeah, let me ask him his channel name. Oh, this is the channel? How do you guys find this channel?
15-minute candle.
What's the channel name?
Is pushing up. There's a bearish range right here.
What is this? Channel name is Omer Raja.
And then
wow.
we've got the 5-minute candle that I'm just waiting for the 5-minute candle to close. So that is what is going on.
He was boring. Boring. All right. Are you guys ready? I'm in buys now. Wow, good luck.
Yeah, so the price is literally has reached the point where...
Hello?
Hello, hi, good afternoon.
Yes, what's up, buddy?
So sorry to bother you, sir. I just wanted to confirm the office you had in business bay is attended already.
Bro, you know it's 11:30 a.m. and people are working, right?
So sorry.
Yeah, I don't have time to talk about this. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
God damn. Brother versus brother, no one wants to sell, wants to buy.
Where I would say that we could close if it breaks past this area.
Breaks past this area. Okay. Okay, so buddy needs to wick down and then break this high, and then I'll take a buy for price to push up. Pesky real estate agents. Yeah, man. You know the problem with real estate agents is? The problem with real estate agents is that they will call and they'll ask information. Just give information before asking for information. Give information. There was this one guy who called me. By the way, I'm still waiting for the candle to make a lower wick. I want to take a buy above 41.44. There's one guy who called me and he's like, Raja, listen, I know you have an office here, and I know you get a lot of calls, but if you have 60 seconds of your time, I'm going to give you a PDF which will tell you how much the units were rented for in the last 4 years in that building and how much they sold for in the last 4 years in that building. Is that fair enough? I'm like, cool, bro, send it to me. And he sent it to me. And that PDF had all that information. I was like, damn, bro, I'm sold. I'm going to do business with you. And this was like a year and a half ago, and we're still doing business because he provided me information rather than asking me for information. You know, sick.
So if this breaks past this area, we are going to close our trade. So
he's in buys?
That's what's up. And if it does not break past this area, and if the 5-minute candle respects this trend line right here,
5-minute trend
then
line?
that means that price is going to push down in the next 5-minute candle and the next 30-minute candle that it's going to start.
Oh.
So if this area, this resistance trend line is respected, then that means price is going to push down.
Push down. He's saying price will push
As per-
down. Why? Price will push down. Oh. Why does he think price will push down? This trend line. What the fuck is he talking about? Trend
For
line.
my analysis.
Trend line. What trend line?
Okay, so the new 30-minute candle has started.
What?
And the new 5-minute candle,
Right
the price is ranging. So what I did after that, I did not take any trade in that day. You know, I took a small trade in the New York session, you know, like made some profit, but I was still unable to recover my account. In a sense, recover my losses, right? So
But he take a buy. How much money does he have? How much money is in his account? The fuck is this? What is this? Margin 423,000. He's in a sell. Why is Buddy in a sell? Wow, Buddy's playing a dangerous game over here. Are you in a buy? Yeah, I'm in a buy. I am in a buy. Look at this. I'm in a buy right now. I am in a buy position. Following you since 1 year, have finally joined MFU. Thank you, brother. Yesterday, choosing you to be mentor, requesting you please guide me. Where do? Oh no! Hold on. This is my first Zoom meeting. I have DM you on Discord as well. Thank you in advance. Thank you, Muskan. I really appreciate it. It's very difficult for me to go through every DM on Discord. Very difficult for me to go through. But if you go through the database, man, someone has to win, right? Let's take a look at this over here. Wow, he's going in profits now. I should have joined his stream. The stupid ass trend lines, man. Well, you know, it's either going to move up or it's going to move down. That's all what it is. You know, someone's gonna win, someone's gonna lose. Shit. But I'm still. It hasn't broken this low yet. It hasn't broken this low. So if it hasn't broken the low, I think there's still a very good possibility for price to push up. So if it breaks its own high, I'm going to give my buy a second chance. Mindika, close your losses right now. I will advise you to close. My stop loss was below this wick, the candle over here. Is he your brother? Yes. Raja hit stop loss. Yeah, man. I'm going to give my buys a second chance once we break above 41.44. I'm all in it. I don't know. This is just. Or I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't do anything. No, it's too risky. Where is this? Oh, buddy is not even using a stop loss here. Look at that. Buddy's not even using a stop loss.
If you're following two people right now, and one is buying, one is selling, and you're learning trading, you know, then good luck, right? So you need to follow just one person, make sense of what they are trying to do, and that's just going to benefit you better, you know, because even me knowing that now Raja is buying, now I am contemplating my trades, but I think I'm going to be okay with these sells.
Yeah.
Personally,
Yeah.
as per my analysis, I think I'm going to be okay with my sells.
See, that's the thing. You just have to stick to your own analysis. You need to have your own analysis. We should join him. Yeah, go join his stream, man. Shit. Oh, someone gave me £5. Thank you. Can you still trade on Dominion Markets directly on TradingView charts? No, no, you can't. Today is BBC News not affecting gold. It's restricted. All news are restricted. Oh wow, look at this. This shit's moving down now. How much? What's his lot size? What lot size is he using? By the way, this is Torah Markets, and they have the same trading conditions as we have on Dominion Markets. How do you see the lot size? He has 5 lots. Oh, he's using 10 lots total. This is baby volume he's using. Baby volume, 1.9% margin. Wow. They are scamming you guys. How are we scamming? How am I scamming you guys? Tell me. How am I scamming? What's this? How many people we have over here? Look, every day we get some retard. 1,600 people. How am I scamming 1,600 people, buddy? Please tell me. Did I even, how? Lots of people on Telegram using a name to scam people. My wife was a victim. Yeah, man. I know. I know people scam on Telegram. I know, it's very sad. Is there a valid sell giving support candle low broken? I don't know. I think for me, a valid sell is going to be if we break and close below. I mean, I don't know. Like if the next 15, if this candle closes bearish, and if I move this, okay, if this candle closes bearish and the next one breaks below the low, I think that's a valid sell to fill this wick. But if this, at the same time, we broke below this low, we haven't broken the high, so I think sells are valid. If I'm being very honest. Yeah, see that? We've broken the low. I think sells are valid for price to fill this wick. This is how I'm trying to be fluid in the market. So it's not like I'm going to change my bias. It's not like I'm going to change my bias. I'm still going to stick to my bias. I'm going to stick to my bias. I'm not going to change my bias, but I can anticipate. Dominion markets work in Canada? Yes, sir. They do work in Canada. Shit. It's my first loss this month. No. Second loss. One was 6K over here. Big loss, big wins, and big losses. What you get. You're replying something and you stop. Yeah, it's very difficult for me. It's very difficult for me to message people individually, but I think the best thing you can do is to go to, let me show you where you can start. I'm going to quickly show you where you can start. Your account is so insane lately. Man, it's insane. It's insane. I never knew it would be like this. But anyway, so you go to Market Fluidity, right? You go to Market Fluidity and start from here where it says start. Where it says start, you start from here, go over here, and then you're going to have basic lessons you can go through, and then go to advanced concepts. After advanced concepts, go to MFU classes. Go over here, MFU classes. And this is where we have some very, very good lectures. Very good lectures. How much should a candle retrace? This was the most recent webinar we did. This was a very, very good webinar. I think today or tomorrow we're going to record another webinar. But start from there. What's Buddy doing now?
Maybe you can start trading that. That's more volatile, but it's less volatile than gold.
What?
Right? And then once you master that pair, you're a profitable trader, you're doing good, whatever, then maybe you can start to trade.
Who was your mentor? Me, right here. I'm the mentor. Boss, my rules are not following trades of anyone, just learn from you. Shit. That's hilarious. Yeah, man, I do think, look, this 15-minute candle did not break the high, but it broke the low. So I do think there's a very good probability for price to push down now. I'm not going to change my bias. Again, as I said, I'm not going to change my bias. I'm going to keep the same bias. You know what he should do? He should change this name to his company name. Like Torah Markets or Pipstone Capital. His prop firm is called Pipstone Capital. You know, he should change the name to that because honestly speaking, no one gives a shit who Umair Raja is. If I'm being honest, you know, so he should change this name to something like Torah Markets or whatever. I'm gonna give him this advice in person here later on. Before you used to say, don't look at dollars, look at pips. Now, after you catching high pips, it's opposite, and you are saying, look at pips, not dollars. Yeah, look at pips. I lost about 30, 40 pips. I lost 40 pips. Salam, is there a video showing how you set the Dominion account? I'm new in trading. Salwa, Murad, are you a Mr. or a Mrs.? It's very difficult. I don't know. Is there a video showing how to set the yeah, I don't know whether to say bro or miss. Miss, okay, miss. The video how to set Dominion account. Like, what do you mean how to set a Dominion account? Like how to open up a Dominion account? Or how to sign that in? Oh, how to open up a Dominion account. Very easy. You go to dominionmarkets.com, you go to client login, you move the screen away so people don't see my email address. They still know my email address. Doesn't matter. You sign in. Oh, wrong one. Where is it? Yeah, this is great. Okay. Um, uh, platforms MT5. Yeah. So you sign in from platforms, you go to MT5, you click on add account. Once you click on add account, you will get your login ID and password in your email, and then you can use it to do that. Yeah. So that's how you can do it. And then you can download MT5 by clicking the icon below. You know what we're going to introduce soon? We're going to introduce, listen to this. We will introduce second chance coming. No, no second chance coming. Have to wait for the candle to close. Deposited $1,000 on C Trader. It's up to you if you deposited $1,000 with C Trader because number one, the spreads on C Trader are higher. Number two, the commissions on C Trader are also higher. So your cost of trading on C Trader is higher than the cost of you trading on MT5. But that's your decision. Look at that. Oh yeah. We will introduce. Hear me out. We will introduce no deposit bonuses. No deposit bonus. Look, 15-minute candle has started picking up. If we break the low, we can push down. Why did everyone move to Trader some time ago? Now everyone's back on MT5 because MT5 is honestly the best. So you are using MT5 right now? Yes, I'm using MT5 right now. I'm using MT5 right now. But yeah, no deposit bonus. That's what we're introducing. But there are some caveats to that, you know. So the caveat is that the no deposit bonus is going to be $50. When you sign up, you get $50 as a bonus. And then there's some rules. The rules is you cannot withdraw less than $100 and you cannot withdraw more than $200. But that's an opportunity for you to test out the platform. And what we've seen is like we did some bonuses in the past, and we've seen is that when people do test out the platform, they love it, and then they're like, you know what? Let me move my funds over. Let me move my funds over, and that's what they do. You know, so now look, this is a really good example of a webinar we have in. I was using ICT method, so you were using the I can't trade method for 1 year, and now you've migrated to SRC. Congratulations, you have won yourself an award, and now you're profitable. Now you're because you used I can't trade for 1 year. Now you are profitable. Anyway, this candle has retraced more than 50% of the previous candle. You know why this is important? I'll tell you why this is important. Give me a sec. My other screen is lagging over here. Whatever. Buddy, So I have two screens, 1 and 2, and I have two computers. One computer is running the stream in Market Fluidity University. I don't know why it's not loading at this point. And that webinar is based on, oh yeah, there we go. Let me show you. So this is how much should a candle retrace? That's the webinar. How much should a candle retrace for you to take a trade? And that's exactly what's happening over here. It has retraced way too much now. Way too much it has retraced. So you know these little things are very, very important. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do over here? Oh wow. Yeah, one candle pushing up in my eyes means nothing. Even if it continues to push up, whatever, so be it. But yeah, got a payout of $9,000 from prop firm in 25 days. Wow, amazing, brother, amazing. That is absolutely amazing. $9,000 is a lot of money. I can guarantee you that. All right, all right. Just waiting over here. That's it. Just waiting over here. Oh, he might be in drawdown. What's this? Gift? Who brought gifts? Happy Diwali from Black Swan. Oh, wow. Hope it's something to eat. It is something to eat. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, look at this. Someone brought me gifts. And you know what this is? Look at that. Look what they brought me. Dry fruit. Protein. Got protein. Random gifts coming here. You think a scammer would get random gifts? You think that people will send gifts to a scammer? No. What? No, absolutely not. Scammers get jail sentences, not gifts. Anyway, all education about Abdi, Kamal, Bashir. Why don't you go steal DVDs from somebody? If you've taken a loss like this and look at the market conditions, does it make sense to stop? No, man. I'm gonna stop because this market condition is not a friendly market condition. I'm sure some of you guys are taking trades right now, but I only took one trade. Look at that. Today, today, today. I took one trade. That's it. Took one trade. Wow. These are so good. By the way, guys, listen. From 2026, Forex is ending in 2026. I have an entire video on that. I'm going to paste the video link in YouTube. Go watch it. Look at this. Entire video on why Forex is ending in 2026. Entire 8-minute video. So you have to go through this video on why I think. Oh, look, I have a wedding ring on too at that point. I had a wedding ring on at that point, and I've stopped wearing the wedding ring. My wife said, "Why you don't wear a ring anymore?" I'm like, "Because it's fucking, it's so annoying, you know." So I stopped wearing it. But yeah, trust the guy with the wedding band on. Forex is ending in 2026. Go watch that. Okay. Can you explain why choosing the standard account over swing account is better? Only difference is I can see that you won't get failed on news, which should be a better option. It's up to you, you know. If you think you are a swing trader, then do it, no problem. If you think you are a day trader, then stick to regular account. Manual human trading might go away. Listen here, retard. Manual human behavior in trading will never go away. Never, ever go away. You know how much money institutions, banks, brokers, liquidity providers, bridges they make from manual trading behavior? You think they will let that money go away? Absolutely not. Never happening. I'm a new member. I like your videos. Thank you. I deposit 20K. Will I take your signals? No, sir. Bro, you don't have to warm in a suit. We trust you anyway. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. But you know, when I see the thing about the suit is this. You can be part of different conversations in different rooms when you wear a suit. Every time. You know, it's very important for you to have a suit. I have 4 suits and I have different shirts. I change a shirt as a brand new suit. Do you do Zoom stream on New York session? No. I don't do Zoom stream in New York session. I'm with my family at that point. Unless we got NFP or we have CPI, then I'll do that. I don't go based off of reviews. I have a lot of enemies in this space. I have a lot of enemies. And all those enemies want to bring me down. All those enemies. I have a lot of enemies. So don't listen to reviews. Just try it out yourself. You know, it's like before we went to Colombia, Cartagena, a lot of people told me, don't go there, it's unsafe, blah, 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 blah. So those were reviews. But I went to Cartagena. I loved it. I loved every second of it. So I don't listen to any reviews. I just test things on my own. How did you risk 93,000? How did I risk 93,000? I just did it. What do you mean how? You have more cars than suits, homie. Yes. Oh, wow, look at this. Look at the way it's moving over here. We broke the high, came down. If it breaks the low, anticipating it to push down. If we break the low. I should really stop eating these fruit and give it to my team. Brother, this is some difficult ass price action today. There's some difficult price action. I've been following you for so long. I trust you with everything. I'll join Dominion Market, but first I need to generate money with FTMO. Greens from Switzerland. Yay, Jeremy. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Strong sells. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, we've broken the low. Yeah, there we go. pushing down to 41.29. 41.29. Yeah, I think 41.29. By the way, I'm gonna have breakfast soon. You guys want to see my breakfast? I'll show you my breakfast. I'll show you what I eat for breakfast. Look at this. This is my breakfast. Boiled eggs with peanut butter in them. Amazing. Can you buy a funded account on your platform and also open a bank account in UAE to pay out? No. Interesting question. I'll have to check on that. If you're from the UAE, no, you can't buy. Wow, this is actually pretty good. We can fill this wick over here, 41.29. 41.29. It's coming up. Mm-hmm. Okay, what are these people sending me videos? Those are rejection wicks, breaks a clean downside, seems closing good. Yeah, seems like it. We will fill this wick over here because there's momentum, there's volume. With volume, the wicks should be filled with volume. Made 2 losses, so no more trading. Buyback. Going to look at the charts. Amazing. Good, great. I don't know about eggs and peanut butter. Man, try it. Eggs and peanut butter. But if you think eggs and peanut butter are too dry, put some honey in it. Put some honey in it, and it tastes amazing. I'm curious to see what London Open will do. You know what? I'm curious as well what London Open will do. London Open will be in 6 hours. So it's going to be interesting what happens at London Open. IFX happening in Hong Kong. Yeah, I'm going to be in Hong Kong, brother. If you're going to be in Hong Kong, I'll see you there at the IFX Expo. I'm going to be in Hong Kong. Were you successful before marriage or did you become successful after getting married? Sorry for asking such a... Okay. Before marriage, I'll tell you. Before marriage, I was broke before marriage. I was broke. As broke as a person can be. I was broke. Kessler was happy before marriage. But maybe Bobby go. You know, I was broke before marriage. I had nothing. I didn't even have $5,000 before marriage. You know, I didn't even have $5,000 before marriage. Are you really coming to Hong Kong, bro? Did I stutter? Did I stutter? Of course, I'm gonna be in Hong Kong. I'm staying at the Regala Sky City Hotel right next to the Expo thing over there, and then I'm gonna move to Four Seasons. I'm gonna be in Hong Kong, bro. I'm gonna land the night of 25th. If you're gonna be in Hong Kong, yeah, we're gonna meet up. London. Oh yes, NY. Yes, sorry, NY. Yeah. Look at this. I think we can continue to put down over here now. Sells, yeah. Let's take a look on the 30-minute. Yeah, great. 30-minute top wick. Great. But you know, I will still hunt for buys later on if they come on. How do you fight the anxiety of losing a trade? Bro, I lost $43,000. Okay? I'm fine with that. I'm going to give my buys a second chance later on. Rejections on the left. Yeah, I'm not interested in sells. I'm not looking for sells. I'm just going to look for buys. If we form another support, I'm going to look for buys, and then we'll see how that goes. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head off. I have a meeting to jump in 30 minutes, and before that, I have to eat my eggs because I worked out a lot in the morning. Look at my calluses over here. Can't see them properly, but this one broke. No, yeah, this one broke. So I have to put something on it, maybe salt water or something. Wow, look at this move over here. Damn. Looks like my brother won. He won today. He definitely took the cake today. We wicked up, broke the low. Amazing setup here. Amazing setup. Any plans of visiting UK? Maybe after winter time. But anyway, take care, guys. We'll see you on Friday. We'll see you on Friday. Last time you stayed at Shangri-La, yeah. I stayed at Shangri-La, but that dumbass hotel, they didn't have a pool. They had no pool. They had a small pool, and it was an indoor small pool, a tiny pool. I'm like, the fuck is this? Now I cancel that. So we're gonna be at Four Seasons. Man, Shangri-La, I can't even. They didn't have no pool. Anyway, bye-bye.